This world is out of balance.
I love this
Spirits
trailer.
grow restless.
I am reborn again and again.
So my streaming times might be a little wonky.
I am the will
throughout
of
these
the Emperor. I am
next
death's
few
hand.
days. Just bear with me. We're gonna get it worked out for the summer.
This world is out of balance.
Okay. Let's get started. We are in the necropolis, so we're at their headquarters of the Lotus Assassins. We just need to continue on. Let me grab a drink real quick here. Give me 30 seconds. Alright, let's do this thing. Autosave. I think I just loaded the wrong save because I was looking through the save pictures. Oh no, this is definitely right where I was. Ooh. Look at that sky. So cool. Yellow sky. What is that? A ghost? It is a ghost. What's up here?
Kill. Death.
Okay, I have a few techniques that don't work on ghosts, right? Like this one? Is this one working? one seems to work. How about this one? No, not Storm Dragon, so. How about Paralyzing Palm? Immune. Okay. Thousand cuts. Oh dang, that is fast. Dang, Thousand Cut style is pretty rough, man. Thousand Cut style is BA. It's...
Well, stranger, you have some spirit to you. You fight like a demon. Those poor lost souls didn't stand a chance against you.
Yeah, what's up with this
I could use
weirdo?
the skills of a woman like you. Normally, I don't think much of a woman in my line of work, but I think you can help me with a problem I've been having. My name is Shen. I'm the first gravedigger here. It's my job to look over the necropolis and make sure all the peaceful souls are laid to rest.
Okay.
I've
What do you
got to
want?
dig the holes, fill them, and balance the books and everything. Nice, proper burials. But now, with all these ghosts rising again, I've got problems. No one seems to want to stay dead, and I can't go refunding all the burial money to all the families of the ghosts now. I can't afford it. So, I just want you to do a little job for me. Nothing hard. Just put the ghosts back where they belong. Quiet them down a bit. Well, there'll be a little bit in it for you as well, don't worry. Can't have you going away empty-handed now, can we? So, what do you say?
Why are these spirits causing trouble?
Trouble? Well, they've always been trouble. Every few years, one would act up and we'd have to have some monks come by and put them down. But now they're coming up all over the place. The last few years, they've been becoming more and more common, and more of a problem as well. Especially for me. They don't take too kindly when I try to, tidy up their coffins and things. But it also means I can't use those areas of the necropolis. It's too dangerous now. So, you interested?
I'll do it. Why are all these spirits causing trouble? We just asked them that. How long has this been going on? What makes you think I can do it? What makes you think I can do
I've
it?
seen you fight. You put that spirit down good and proper. Better than the monks who used to come here, even. I reckon you've had training in this sort of thing. But you don't look like a monk, so you probably don't have their scruples about money either. I come by a lot of valuables in my line of work. I can pay well. So, you interested? Great.
Sure.
Now those ghosts will know who's boss around here. They just bring themselves back up as fast as I can put them in. I'll give you a reward for any ghosts you take care of. You can make good money that way. There are 3 main ghosts to deal with. Miss Chan, Merchant Bai, and Mr. Ren. I'll give you a reward for each, of course. I know a bit about them, but not that much. If you need a little something to give you an extra edge, I'm sure I can part
We're
with some
bounty
trinkets
hunting
I've
ghosts.
found. I mean, it's not like they'll need them anymore.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to ask you some questions about the necropolis. I want to talk about one of your troublesome ghosts. It's horrible that you've been stealing from the dead. Let me see what you're selling. I must be gone. Let's see what you're selling. Any training
Well,
techniques?
a few things here and there. They just sort of fall into my hands. They don't need them anymore, eh?
I think it's wrong that you've been stealing from the graves here. Let's see what you have. Nothing I need.
If you need to find me again, I'll be at my house down the road.
Okay. Look at this sign. It's all green curved. Look at this sky is what amazes me. Look at this. Look at that color. For an old game, I don't know what year this game was made, but it's old. It's old. It's around this. It came out a couple years, maybe even just 1 year after Knights of the Old Republic, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. Whoa. Thousand cuts.
Legendary strike.
That guy got wrecked. Scroll stand. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 3. The folktale surrounding the disappearance of the monk did not disturb me. The mines had been inactive for a century or more, and the surrounding villages had long since decayed. Any spirit that fed upon humans, or human emotion, or pain, would have left in search of easier prey. Or so I had thought. As I searched the moss spirit that had brought me as I searched for the moss spirit that had brought me to the depths of that mine. As I searched the moss spirit, that's got a little weird. As I searched for the moss spirit that had brought me to the depths of that mine, I began to wonder if the legends were true after all. If the spirit, or whatever it was, had driven away the miners, could reside there still. If the spirit, or whatever it was that had driven away the miners, could reside there still. In my mind, I began to hear the whispers of the dark, and the screams and cries of those who lost their lives ages ago. Okay, we got it. You're saying if the spirit that drove them away was still there. That was a weird way for them to write that one. Let's get our chi back up there. You have 15 style points to spend. Okay, well, we're putting some of them, maybe even all of them, into 1,000 cuts. And some into Eyes of the Dragon. Dang, I might have to replace some Legendary Strike with 1,000 cuts. Paralyzing Palm sounds like a cool one too. That's probably like some Shaolin looking stuff. What's up, Undead Rebel? How's it going, man? How's it going, Josh? It's good to hear from you, dude. Which way should I go? Down this way. I like your screen name, Undead Rebel. That's pretty sweet. A cluster of graves lies before you. Read one of the inscriptions. Revered ancestor Gianci. Huh. Cursed forever in death, unnamed one. Read one. Chang Mao rests uneasily. May his killer be punished. Okay. Oh, is this one of the spirits?
Will be mine.
This is one of the guys I'm supposed to put to rest.
That cheating, lying sow, sullying the Ren name and dragging it in the dirt like this, putting me in the dirt.
Yeah, so I made that handle
If I ever get my claws on you, I'll leave you a stinking, bloated
Red Fang.
corpse.
Hold on. So I made that handle a long time ago, and it was basically Neo from the Matrix if he was a Dro elf like Drizzt Do'Urden, because those were like my two favorite fantasy characters at the time, probably still are. So I just took Neo and Dro, put them together. That's how I got it. You must be the Mr. Wren I've heard about. Who are you talking to? She paid me to put you down, and I think I'll enjoy it. Who are you talking
The
about?
whore of a wife who left me to die, who killed me, poisoned me in my own house. When I find her...
You're dead. You can't do anything now. You should learn to let the past go. You won't do any finding. I'm ending your existence now. Poison him in his own house. You should learn to let the past go.
How can I let the past go when my very reason for existing in this world still is her? She was everything to me in life, and is so in death as well.
Yeah. Well, what
We've
happened?
been having fights, my wife and I, and she decided to end it. I sat down to eat, and the next thing I knew, I had choked to death and ended up here. That whore decided that I wasn't good enough for her, that she would just move on to something else after our years of marriage. She'll pay. Oh yes, she'll pay. But I have to find her first. Most likely, she's still at our old home. It's in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Find her.
I haven't been streaming for that long. Maybe a month and a half or something. And mostly I stream on Xbox and PC right now, but eventually, as I get more equipment, I'll stream everything. So I have a crap load of consoles. I got a bunch of them. And when I figure out how to get the video to run through my PC and all that stuff, I can stream Nintendo if I wanted to. So, which I probably will someday, because video games are cool, even the old ones.
What do you want?
Okay, I missed it.
Found that one.
No, I haven't found her. Where is she?
Most likely she's still at our old home. She'd take it as her own with me out of the way. It's in the market district near the entrance to the Black Leopard School. Just go and find her. Bring her back to me. My wife...
Oh, whoops.
Just
We have to bring her back to him?
find that whore and bring her to me so I can tear her limb from limb.
Well, that doesn't sound like nice.
Thousand cuts.
Nice. Have you ever played this game before, Josh? Oh, that's cool, man. Hey, I have a PS4, and I have the Twitch app on my PS4, but it doesn't have the option to broadcast. How do you do that? Do you have to be a PlayStation Plus member? Is it because I don't have my PlayStation Plus anymore? Dang, that 1,000 cut style is brutal. Yeah, it's an old game. It's an old game. Look how good it looks, though. This is the disc in my Xbox One. Oh, does it make a new one every time I go in here? Okay, Tomb of the Masses. I guess that's where we need to go, because every time you go in and out, it spawns new enemies. The sturdy door cannot be opened at the time. Yeah, BioWare really had their shit together back in the day, didn't they? I'm not sure if you hold down the share button, there should be an option to start broadcast. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, on the Xbox, you just do it straight from the Twitch app. That's cool, because there's some games on PlayStation I really want to stream.
You. What do you want? Have you come to torture me more? Have you come to see me suffer here unavenged? No one cries for Merchant Bai.
You are Merchant Bai. Why are you causing trouble here? I've been paid by Shen to put you down. Why are you causing trouble?
You can understand? You don't run in terror like the rest. Instead, you talk to me. Perhaps you can help. I was a merchant in life. Not a rich one, but
I mean, Death Stranding, ones that I want to stream,
my goods weren't
pretty
the
much all the
finest,
ones
but they
I
were
own.
practical.
Death Stranding,
At the
Final
time, there were a
Fantasy
pair
VII
of brothers,
Remake,
Seat
God
Su
of
and
War,
Si Ran, who were the terror of the streets. They
Horizon,
extorted money
Ghost of
and goods from
Tsushima,
everyone. They
Cyberpunk.
tried
I
to
got them
extort
all.
from me.
They're all freaking awesome and would be way awesome to stream. My first one would probably be Death Stranding though, because it's just such a visual based game. It's so much fun to look at, you know? I mean, that game, all you're really doing is walking from one spot to another or riding your motorcycle or whatever. But just the scenery is amazing. And the music, the soundtrack is awesome in that game.
When I wouldn't
What'd you
give them
do?
what they wanted, they decided to make an example of me. They killed me and mutilated me and left me dead in that alley. They terrorized the city for weeks after that, but they were finally run down. That might have been where it ended, just as done, but it wasn't. They were buried here, with me. Their deaths, execution by beheading, were harsh enough that they have risen again. My spirit cannot rest quiet with them here. Even now in death, they mock me and torment me as they did in my final moments of life. They drive me mad.
Yeah, it still is a great game. Still is. I thought the whole like Monster Energy thing was weird, like he only drinks Monster Energy. That was a little weird to me, but other than that, it was pretty cool. Oh, and you're working for likes. It's a very like allegorical type of game, in a sense. What have you been doing, though? What have you been doing lately? Where are you at? Are you living in Colorado still? Where can I find them?
Yes, yes. If my killers are at least removed from this world, their spirits will no longer torment me. You must find a way to defeat them and drive them from this place. They were common criminals, so they were not given a normal burial. They were dumped in a communal grave underground to the south. I'm sure you can find them. Thank you, stranger. If you can truly help me, if you do, I'll show you something that even Shen hasn't found yet.
Huh. Okay.
Where is my baby?
Miss
My
Chan.
baby, please, where is he? Where has Shen taken him?
You're Miss Chan?
Yes. If you know me, then you must know the pain I feel. My baby! That monster Shen has taken him from me. He was only a few moments old when that vile man took him from me, ripped him from my arms and carried him away. Please find my baby. Bring him back to me. Let me know how he's doing.
Oh, manager at AutoZone. That's cool. Good for you. I'm not doing much of anything lately, so. But I might have to come see you and buy some parts from you just to help your store out down there. So I need my truck needs some work on it. Done on it. Not a lot, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a new heater core really soon. How can I help you find your baby? Your baby was a boy? You're dead, you know that, right? Shen was the guy that hired me to get rid of these guys. Okay, let's
Please.
find her baby for her.
You have to help me find him. Shen must know where he is. That abominable little man took him from me. Kill him. Torture him. Whatever you need. Just find my baby.
Yeah, do you guys sell like grill guards for trucks and push bars and things like that? Like body accessories? I haven't been into an AutoZone in a long time. I'll speak
Find
with
that
Shen.
hideous little man and bring the truth out of him however you can.
Alrighty. So we talked to him. Are those all of the ghosts? We should probably do that before we move on with the Lotus Assassins? I'm not sure. This place is a pretty big area. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, man, if we, do you have Ghost of Tsushima or anything? We should play, well, I'd have to get PlayStation Plus again, but we should play some PlayStation. Oh shit, that was
It seems our
Sagacious
crafty
Zoo.
friend is one step ahead of us. To clear the way or set the alarm, I wonder. Be on your guard. We cannot know his intent if he is unsure of it himself. Well, this is certainly foreboding. You really have to work to get this level of menace into a building.
Let's see, The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 5. It's clear to me now what matters of creatures these spirits are. And it's also clear what their goals are. For all that their lives portray them to be, the celestial bureaucracy is nothing more than the subjugation of man by the eternal beings of that court. The Dweller has shown me many things, many dark and terrible truths I could not have seen before, but which are clear to me now. No, you don't have that game. You have to catch my stream tonight, continuing Skyrim. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Well, what time? Because I normally stream like 10 to midnight my time, which is the same as your time. When I return, I know what they will say. The Emperor, the one closest to heaven, is their tool, their puppet. I know they will send him against me, fearing the power of my knowledge. Oh yes, I know. They will burn my works, but I must make copies, as the Dweller said, spreading my dark knowledge far enough that it will never be destroyed. Remember this, reader. To a spirit, any spirit, the life of a human is worthless. We are tools and toys for their amusement alone. Okay. Oh, that didn't last long. I was trying to look. Once more. Damn it. Alright, we're in. It's a broken ladder. Look at these light rays. It's pretty cool. Blessing board. Placing the token from the Lotus Assassin's recruiter on the recession portion of this blessing board causes a barely audible click. The tube opens. That's about when you'll be doing your stream. Yeah, I'll watch as much as I can. I followed you already on Twitch, so enter the Lotus Assassin of Fortress.
Ah, I was told to expect a new recruit, and you fit the description. Well done braving the necropolis. A troublesome walk, but it weeds out the weak. I am the Watcher, and this is the fortress of the Lotus Assassins. It was built amid the graves of 1,000 generations, the tomb of the Emperor at its core. Come, I will show you to the Hall of Induction. If you have servants, they will be allowed to accompany you, but you are responsible for their actions.
You know what I was thinking would be awesome?
The defunct Order of the Lotus. The Lotus Assassins
if in
are
Skyrim,
an extension of the Emperor, as dictated by
if you
Death's
can,
hand and implemented by Grand Inquisitor Jade. Thanks to her direction, we are becoming the face of
if you
power
were able
in the
to like
Empire.
transport your
The
character
Imperial
into
Army
somebody
will soon be
else's
stationed
world
only at taverns and fish markets.
and play co-op with
The
them.
great Golem army constructed here will spread across the Empire. Our masters will be all-powerful. You will assist if you survive. Weak recruits die quickly. Master Gang is one of our trainers. He will be your master as you seek to become an assassin. He is harsh, but his knowledge will be invaluable to you. You will find him at the opposite end of the Hall of Induction, near the entrance to the central chambers. Do not keep him waiting. Go to your
Farewell,
teacher,
Watcher.
Knight. Do not keep him waiting. The far end of the hall, at the entrance to the central chambers.
Serving Master Gong should lead us to the information we need. Is Death's Hand or the Emperor behind the Golem army?
Yeah, but at least you're working, man. Hopefully your stream blows up and then you won't have to work 10-hour days anymore. That's what I'm hoping for. Warrior's Gem of Forethought. Alrighty. Let's go through here. Check out the Focus Shrine. Yeah, I don't have it on PC. I can play it on PC, I think, with Game Pass, because Microsoft has Bethesda now, but I've played enough Skyrim. My main PC game right now is Conan Exiles, this freaking beastly game. Look, we have fresh blood, another soul for the forge, or a new pet for the masters. We don't need competition for attention.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
I only seek to serve the Lotus assassins. Let me pass. Out of my way, or you'll be dead when I'm running the place. Huh. We all serve, but those who serve are not all equal.
We are losing status to the Golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
You'll get more proof than you can handle.
Should she prove her worth? No, she can defend it, or die. Oh, Conan Exiles on PS4? Yeah, it's... They last time I played it on Xbox, it was so far behind the PC, it wasn't even worth playing. I don't know how it's doing now, but there are some pretty big differences. I did enjoy it on the Xbox, though, until I played it on PC. Now I just can't go back to playing it on console. Your masters will not like this. I'm an accepted recruit. If any of you think you can beat me, step up now, or step aside. Ah, you realize the inevitability of this challenge. Good, that'll make it easier to justify. You, kill this fool. Uh-huh.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Focus.
Ah, you are skilled, but assassins are not just quick steps and cuts. We will see if you are strong enough. This isn't over. Yeah, they just had a huge update on consoles, and I haven't played, that's why I said I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know what kind of changes they made with console, but I did know they're getting Sipta on there, which, in my opinion, if you're playing it single player or solo, Sipta is probably a better way to go, because it's a little easier to get thralls once you understand what you're doing.
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. We have discussed much in our time together, but not everything. I left some things buried, but now you have descended to their level.
Whose side are you on, Zoo?
Whose side is worthy of having me? Is your motivation so clear now that you walk these halls? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Xia is key.
Huh.
A confusing man, that Zoo. I wonder if he even knows what side he's on.
Yeah, and I wonder why the Lotus Assassins aren't killing him if he's a defector. He can just walk around the place like he owns the place. I thought he defected. I have beaten this game before, but I remember not hardly anything about it. I know the ending and the beginning, and that's about it. Oh, nice. That's cool. PvP servers are the way to go. That's what I like to play, official PvP solo a lot of times, just because I can't really. I like to build, man, and I can't really stand people that build just like giant square blocks. I mean, I understand, especially.
Grand Inquisitor Jia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so.
Damn.
Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Jia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
What do you want? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no. You are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care.
And what I was saying is I understand the need to just build a big square building in a PvP server, because, you know, you have to put multiple layers and things like that, but there's better ways to do it. It doesn't have to be an eyesore. I will endeavor to serve you as best I can.
Your best is no longer the limit of what we expect, despite what you have achieved elsewhere. You will be reconstructed into the perfect obedient slave. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long. Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
Okay. What else is there to check out? Got a chief on.
What is this? Another acolyte feeling their way around in the dark?
It takes some time for their eyes and skin to adjust. For the first few weeks, they're as easy to kill as newborn kittens.
What do you want, acolyte? We've done our work for the day and don't want to be disturbed. Unless the press is broken, leave us.
Nah, my building is super detailed. I spend most of my time building. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I think that's the whole point of the game. Is to build something nice and cool. Build your castle, you know. Stock it up with thralls. I've never been able to summon. I've never been able to do a summon on my own. What is your purpose here?
We keep the golem press functioning. Without us, the machines could not keep up the ambitious pace that Grand Inquisitor Jia has set.
It takes 2 minds, 2 pairs of hands to control the inner structures of the press. You fools just see the controls. Inside the machines, it is impossibly complex.
Okay, man. You have a good day.
You would not understand the complex balance of gears and sorcery that makes it function. Even flyers are simpler creations.
Alright.
By the
Who
will
built the
of
press?
the Emperor, Death's Hand had it created.
With parts stolen from some great celestial furnace.
That's nonsense. Not everything our craftsmen create is stolen or gifted from somewhere else. We have the capability on our own.
Let's go back to my other questions.
What do you want?
Tell me about the Golem Press. What is your purpose
Leave
here?
us,
Goodbye.
acolyte.
Get rid of all this map fog here. Slave sells
I
goods?
do what I must. I cannot complain.
This guy.
Who
Who are you? An acolyte, not even in robes yet. Go sweep up after the golems. You don't have the authority to order anything from me. I have my own silver. You are not above personal sales, are you? Well, you still have a bit of personality about you. It won't last. They strip the recruits down to the essentials. Eventually, you'll be just another mask. My name, if you are still of a mind to care about names, is Merchant Kia Zhang. What can I do for you? Your surname is Kia? I knew a Kia men once. Did you? I have a niece by that name. Is she well? Last I saw of her, she was well. It's good to hear. It's been years. She was training at some out-of-the-way school, if I recall. Were you a classmate? What does she look like now? Quite short. Her hair was tied in many small knots. Yeah, that's the girl that injured her shoulder and then I had to get the special medicine to finish a sparring match with her. Yes, that sounds like men. Her mother wears it that way. Since you are a friend of the family, I'll give you a bit of the discount. Cool. You can enjoy it until the Lotus Assassins strip your will away. Alright, what do you got for sale? This and that. I don't stock much for the individual assassins. I mostly bring in large parts or supplies for their machines. Have a look. Okay. Nothing good for me. Sell these ones though. What about this guy?
My weapons are at your disposal.
Our enemies will fall like...
Zenbu is always happy to serve you.
White Demon style. White Demon style. 12,000. Many martial artists criticize the White Demon style for being slow and ponderous, but in the hands of a true master, it can be one of the deadly styles of all. While it lacks the crowd-pleasing panache of faster styles, White Demon's sheer power and intimidating techniques plow through opponents like an ogre in the tea house. We'll have to save up for that. 12,500, huh? Okay. We can do that. Alright, we've explored everywhere. Upper chamber door. Lower chamber door.
Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
A man accustomed to sending others to their deaths.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Alrighty.
If permitted to serve, I would give my life as a Lotus assassin.
You're beneath me. Go, or risk being used as golem fodder.
What's in here? Cabinet. Nothing in the cabinet. Those assassins are far superior to you, acolytes. We are trusted followers of the will of the Emperor, and will lead his golem army. The golem press room? Where's the, all the ghosts he was talking about? Can't go through there.
Another of Gong's weakling acolytes headed to the slaughter. How many of the ghosts killed so far?
11, 12, does it matter? Worthless as one, worthless as a group.
Go on, then. Let's see how you fare. We'll need to sluice the blood out of there by the time they manage to destroy those ghosts. Go on.
Okay.
Join your other useless acolytes in death.
A lot of golems in here. Here we go. There we go. 1,000 cuts. An inactive clay golem, okay. Oh, that's the door I came in. That door's locked. Okay, do we gotta go talk to this guy again? Look at that. Okay, before we talk to this guy, we're pretty much at halftime, so we're gonna take a little bit of a break here. Thanks everybody who's watched so far. Thanks for sticking in there, checking it out. I know the stream times have been jacked up lately. We'll get them posted back on the Twitch channel here in a couple weeks, so we can get back to a more steady stream schedule. I'm going to take a break for a minute and get some things in order, and I'll be back in just 5 minutes or less. Okay, we're back here. Let's see.
You live? And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for?
I welcome the compliment. I hope I serve you well. I am no mere student. I earned my place here.
Normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks. One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the Assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better.
You speak as if I have a choice. You can order what you want. So, favored students are spared some pain. I agree. I will serve as needed, Master.
You must operate the soul extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious Golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber.
And what is my second task, Master Gang?
You clearly deserve better than the short life of the regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me. Use it to surprise the others as well. Help me gain the power to help you. Kill Master Shin, my superior.
You wish to take the blame for such an act? Or you wish me to take the blame for such an act? Cannot be as simple as that, or he would be dead by now. Why trust me with this? I have only just arrived. Cannot be as simple as that, or he would be dead now.
It is a tricky matter, and therefore a good test for an otherwise expendable acolyte. Your kind die often in the machinations between masters.
Another manipulator that will not stand on his own. But we need to get close to the Assassins. Human.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence.
How do I go about doing that? I'm not certain I want to do your dirty work. Oh, let's see.
That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated. Talk to my acolytes at their stations, in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is, as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end.
Okay.
Proceed.
I have some questions.
Do not waste my time.
I want to ask about golems and shards. What are spirit shards? Are they similar to essence gems?
The golems with life. Souls are extracted from the vessel that holds them, whether a corpse or a slave, and sealed within a crystal shard. The more recent and brutal the death, the more effective the golem. Our soul extraction process is deliberately painful. Essence gems are trinkets that can focus minimal amounts of chi. There are very few people who can make use of them effectively.
What is so important about the Jade golem?
Golems are utterly obedient, but that does not mean that they are always easy to control. In great numbers, there can be discord. Jade golems are infused with spirit shards made of multiple souls. They are highly ordered servants, and they serve as pacifiers for the other golems. 1 or 2 golems can be controlled by will alone, but an army requires these Jade intermediaries to maintain order. Such numbers are dangerous without a lieutenant.
So it's kind of like a hive mind thing, I guess, and the Jade golems like help you disperse the orders, like almost like the Geth seems like in a way. They're like super Geth. What are the spirit shards? How many golems have been produced?
Hundreds? More? Many are here, waiting for a Jade golem to command them. In the end, we will replace the weaklings of the Imperial Army entirely. Imagine it, Acolyte. An army of loyal, nearly indestructible golems, dedicated to enforcing the will of the Emperor under Death's hand. A beautiful sight.
Okay, goodbye for now.
Remember your tasks, Acolyte. Create a spirit shard in the extraction chamber for the Jade Golem, and find a creative way to kill and disgrace Master Shin. You can also seek training from Acolyte Trainer Guang. I'm sure you are her superior, but she might have something of use to you.
Okay. Who's this?
An acolyte of Gong's, So am I. Let's identify what training you need by sparring for a short time. Let's keep it non-lethal for now. We find you have enough enemies in this place. We acolytes are utterly expendable.
Okay, let's spar.
Good. Remember, no killing blows. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to practice those later. Focus!
Storm Dragon!
Focus! Focus!
There we go.
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some kind of flaw, but I was clearly outclassed.
Yes,
there's
you were.
that.
I knew this acolyte was something special, but I didn't think my trainer would be made to look like a fool. You, New Blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist her if you can even do that.
It would seem that
Oh,
you have
damn.
taken over my duties. I will still serve as an advisor, as Master Gong ordered. There are techniques I can share. In truth, I
Sorry
would
for
not
taking
like
your
being
position.
trained. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master Shin sees to that. My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus assassin. I have survived by appearing unimportant and staying out of the fight between Gong and Shin.
I'll have access to Shin's personal entourage? Would there be an outcry if one of Shin's entourage died during training?
Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes, and therefore are utterly expendable. There would not be much fuss. However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under Gong are quickly disposed of.
I want to get rid of all of them. How many can I fight at once? Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted here. Let's see. However, you'll probably find yourself training the Hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under the gang are quickly disposed of. I want to get rid of all of them. How many can I fight at once? What training services can you provide?
Techniques.
Oh, look at these. Fearsome visage. This one is deadened nerves. Health plus 10. Window of the abyss. It's gonna be so much money. Ice shard style, $15,000. Or silver. Crazy.
How can I assist you?
Let's see.
You're in a hurry to make.
Who am I supposed to train?
Very well. Master Shin has a new attendant in his entourage who's supposed to be trained. Attendant Kitan. She is replacing one of the acolytes who did not return from Tian's Landing. There was no explanation. I assume he was weak and was discarded. You can find her and all of the other attendants by the doors to the inner chambers. They wait there for when Shin leaves to inspect new slave shipments.
Okay. Would there be an outcry if one of Shin's entourage died during
happen,
training?
And even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes, and therefore are utterly expendable. There would not be much fuss.
I want to get rid of all of them. How many can I fight at once?
Well, it doesn't matter. You must train one at a time. If you seem to be too strong a target, I'm sure they will accommodate your death wish.
Alright. How did you come to join the Lotus Assassins?
And when I asked, their recruiter agreed. I have only one skill, and this was the best place to exploit it.
What ability do you mean?
Combat. Killing. The army was too strict. The arena too tame. Here, when they want an enemy destroyed, that enemy is destroyed. Sometimes family and all. We are all here for one reason, and that includes you. We are killers, plain and simple. There are no Lotus assassins with hearts of gold.
Okay, goodbye.
If you wish to begin your likely short career as trainer, Attendant Kitan waits with her fellows at the doors to the inner chambers. I'll say this. If you are going to try and fight them, hold nothing back. They will be trying to kill you.
Okay. What do I need to do then? What do we need to do? Oh man, there's a lot to read in here. The undeniable fire. Of all the threats the young Jade Empire faced, the greatest was the barbarian warlord Zhang Sai. The tree that defies the fire, Zhang Sai managed to organize the barbaric horse lords into an efficient and deadly machine of warfare, conquering much of the lands to the west and north of the empire before coming to bear on the borders of the Jade Empire itself. Zhang Sai, whose savagery denied even the Great Wall, built to keep his people out, led his hungry, maddened people to attack our fledgling empire in a rabid attempt to destroy all that would become our advanced and prosperous civilization. So vicious and deadly was Zhang Sai's attack that it roused the insular spirit monks from their temple in the land of howling spirits to come to the emperor's aid. Left unconquered by the devouring horselord army, the monks of Dirge stood alongside the empire, and in a great battle, recounted by sages, playwrights, and scholars around the known world, laid waste to Zhang Sai and his ravenous army of wild bowmen. With the help of the monks from Dirge, the empire finally burned down the tree that defies the fire, and our glorious lands has never since faced a deadly foe. Okay. the way of the Lotus. Many acolytes misinterpret the tenets of the Lotus Assassin Order. Stated simply, there are no tenets save one, obedience. Some believe we preach strength over all, but one must be strong even to be considered for recruitment. We are assassins, not monks. Our order does not teach us to act as much as act. Our order does not teach as much as act. Leave the teachings to the scholars in their wasteful garden. Our mandate is to serve the will of the Emperor through Death's Hand and Grand Inquisitor Jia. Because they demand strength, we give them strength. Because they demand cunning, we give them cunning. Most of all, they demand obedience, and so we give them obedience. To do otherwise would be to spit in the eyes of those who hold our spirits in their hands. Acolytes may create philosophical justifications for the lives they have chosen, but in the end, our master's wills are the only truth and the only law we serve. Okay? This one. These ones don't have anything? Yeah, they do. Oh, configuration of the rabbit. Oh, nice. For the Celestial Forge. Okay, how about this one? Grand Inquisitor's Will. In your obedience to Death's Hand, do not neglect to heed the complex demands of our Mistress Jia. Second in glory only to the hand of Death himself. Our mistress demands that all of her servants think clearly and completely in all they do. She expects that all Lotus assassins exercise their minds as thoroughly as they suppress the impulses of their hearts. As Grand Inquisitor, Mistress Jia knows all things that happen within the fortress and without. Not even the deepest secrets of the most remote places in the Empire escape her knowledge. Mistress Jia demands that we be cunning, ruthless, and complete in our loyalty to her and to her master and ours, Death's Hand. To disrespect her is to disrespect the Empire, the Emperor, and Death's Hand himself. Okay. And there's one right there, right? Is there not one here? I thought I saw this one light up earlier.
Greetings, young Lotus Acolyte. I am the Keeper of the Archive. What can this humble servant of the Order do for you?
How long have you kept your archive?
Our Order has existed for 20 years. I have chronicled our new role and rise to glory. Much is mundane, minor shifts in power, the results of various campaigns. True secrets are held only in the minds of Grand Inquisitor Jia and Death's Hand.
I want to ask about what is in the archive. The assassins need a historian? That cannot be your only duty.
I fight. I bear the stains of bloodshed with pride, as all assassins are trained to do. But records must be kept, if only to know who to make examples of. You will not find an assassin who is shy about killing, Acolyte. None of us are here to learn to be vicious.
I want to ask about what's in the archive.
Limits of what someone of your ranking is permitted to know. Recent or old entries, you must give specifics.
Tell me about recent
Slaves
campaigns.
Continue to be brought to the fortress from the wall and unimportant villages that have no voice to object. Our golem force continues to grow. Operations in Tien's Landing have temporarily halted, but we received glorious news that a hated enemy of the Emperor has been delivered to the palace. The accomplices who hid him were butchered, their pitiful village razed. We look forward to a day when all who oppose our masters are dealt with.
Who was this enemy?
It is unimportant. All that matters is that he was caught. We don't need to know any more than that. It is a glorious validation of all that we do to serve our masters. I will answer within the limits of what someone of your ranking is permitted to know. Recent or old entries, you must give specifics.
Tell me about the leadership of the Lotus Assassins.
All you are allowed to know of your masters is that Death's Hand is the will of the Emperor, and Grand Inquisitor Gia rules this place for him. Obey their wishes when they are made apparent to you, or you will be destroyed. That is all an acolyte needs to understand. You may, however, ask about your Master Gong. He is not important enough to warrant secrecy. A thoroughly average assassin relegated to indoctrinating acolytes due to his failure to demonstrate leadership qualities. He is not well liked. His mediocrity is magnified by the successes of Master Shin, an assassin who arrived at the same time and has catapulted through the ranks. Coincidentally, Master Shin is the one who personally documented many of Gong's failures. There is, of course, nothing strange about this.
Well, let's go back to my other questions.
I will answer within the limits of what someone of your ranking is permitted to know. Recent or old entries, you must give specifics.
Tell me about the time the order was
You are permitted
formed.
to know that Death's Hand returned from Dirge as the Emperor's trusted confidant after all others around him proved to be traitors. After defeating the drought, the Emperor was no longer a slave to the natural order of things. He needed utterly loyal disciples to replace and kill doubters. The Order of the Lotus was quickly transformed from its weak role under Prince Qin. Death's Hand was the new way, and those who disagreed were destroyed.
No one questioned such a brutal change. What was so different in the way you were
Master
trained?
Gong has been lax in indoctrinating you. No doubt he wants to make use of your fiery disposition before stripping you of it. You will come to understand. Soon you will have nothing else but your life here. Your role as a Lotus assassin leaves no room for anything other than loyalty to Death's Hand and the Emperor.
No one questioned such a...
Goodbye,
Okay,
acolyte.
that's it.
Serve our masters well.
Okay, let's see. Let's knock out some quests here. Create a spirit shard. Kill Master Shin. Let's go to the Imperial Arena. Let's go finish that. Start knocking out some quests here. Let's do a quick save. Alright. These guys look so cool. Clay golems. I haven't seen a Jade golem yet. There's the way. Look at these statues. Check it out, man. Very cool. Okay. Oh, once you're in here, you're in here? Is that it? No, I should be able to go back out. What is all this? The Watcher.
What do you wish?
Oh, this is... I want to ask
What
you
would
some
you like
questions.
to know?
Tell me about this fortress and the Golem army.
This was to be the tomb of the Emperor. It rests in the heart of the necropolis, the accumulation of thousands of years of the Empire's dead. It was the perfect place to begin constructing the utterly loyal Golem forces the Emperor demanded through Death's Hand. We could harvest all the spirits we need.
Why are you constructing golems? Do you harvest bodies from the necropolis?
They are the perfect soldiers, unrelenting, obedient, the ideal that all Lotus assassins aspire to achieve. Slaves that die to be golems are blessed. The Imperial Army is weak, filled with questioning generals that do not know the path to glory. Even we assassins envy the pure subservience of a golem. Soon the will of the Emperor will be plain, and Death's Hand will step aside so he can enforce his glorious vision openly. Opposition will be impossible.
Why does he need golems? Who would dare oppose the Emperor?
There are those that think the Emperor must serve the will of the people, but they are traitors in disguise. His glory is our glory. Death's Hand will make it so.
Do you harvest bodies from the necropolis?
We harvest spirits. Many linger where their bodies interred, although the freshly dead produce a far more responsive golem. We now exclusively butcher slaves for this purpose. If you are lucky, you will be allowed to help in the process.
That's jacked up. Okay.
May the will
I don't
of
have any
Death's
more
Hand
questions
and
for
the
now.
Emperor guide you.
Some bones. Oh, this goes back up to the necropolis. Okay. Some spirits remain behind in hopes of settling unfinished business. Resolving their problems can force them to disperse. Right. We'll go back to the arena, finish that quest line up, start tying up some of these quest lines. So I think we're almost done here.
I suppose an emperor deserves a tomb like this, if anyone does, but I'd prefer a simple memorial.
Look at that. That's the Emperor's tomb. Ghost of Miss Cham. We already talked to her. It's up here. Let's clear this fog out real quick. Okay. Look at this. The Unfinished Tomb. What is that? Nature of the Spirit, Volume 4. It is said in the journals of the lost monks of the Jinzi sect that there are spirits of every desire. By summoning that desire within themselves, men can commune with the spirit, summoning it to them. I can't imagine what kind of spirit must have been summoned in the dank of that mine. Darkness on all sides, only the slight flickering of that lamp. A great unknowable fear welled up within me. Those ancient monks knew too much, I think. They communed with their own dark desires too often. In that place, I too faced my fears. The circumstances and research that led me to that point scarcely prepared me for what I faced. The dweller in the depths spoke to me. Wow. Check it out. Couple of spirit fonts here. Okay. What is that? That's a secret entrance. If I ever saw one. How do you open it? Maybe it's a quest for later. You know who I should have with me in this place, actually. Even though I'm going to the arena, but we're going to keep Dawnstar with us for a little bit. Because she can sense the ghosts and stuff, right? It might be handy having her about. Here's another spot I never explored. Tomb of the Forgotten Scholar.
No, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But
What's this?
Isn't much good either. No, not at all. But what else is there? What else is there? Work, damn you, work! Huh? What do you want? You can't have me, corpse. Not yet.
I'm Woo Lotus Blossom. And I'm not dead. Who are you? I'm a spirit here for revenge. Who are you?
You're not dead. I'm sorry, I just panicked. I thought you were some spirit here for revenge.
Revenge for what?
Well, my work, you see, while very important, may upset some of those spirits not fully at peace.
What are you doing here?
I am conducting my research. I am a doctor by trade, studying the internals of the body and the energies that drive it. But lately, I have come on hard times. My daughter, Wen Siwei, has fallen ill, and nothing in my previous training could help me with what ails her. Her liver has been rotted from within, corrupted by some energy I have never encountered before.
Some energy. She is dying.
That's what I fear. Her liver has been corrupted, and now her body no longer responds well. Without my efforts, she would be dead already. I could not stand the possibility of her loss, so I took matters into my own hands. I researched the workings of the body and the spirit, as well as the lore of the creatures that live beyond death. I believe I have found a way to save my daughter, but I have not been successful in my efforts.
What do you have to do?
I have found a way to strengthen, to replace the corrupt flesh of one living creature with that of another. Through the energies of the earth and by the divine will of heaven, her body can be made to accept the organ as if it were a part of her. She can be given a new life. But these cursed, wretched corpses do nothing for me. They are too old, too dead. Their organs are rotted beyond repair, even the ones recently buried. I need something else, something more. Either one that is perfectly preserved or one that is fresh. Her time is drawing near. If I cannot get a new organ for her soon, I fear it may be too late.
Because he has to do the surgery. He can't give her his own. You want me to find you a liver?
I need a liver that has been perfectly preserved. Even a short time after death, the flesh begins to decay. Only a few rare bodies are truly well preserved. I have tried all the organs I could find, but none work. A nobleman here, Jizin, had his body preserved well enough and buried in this graveyard, but his corpse has moved.
Moved. Where is he?
Thank you. Whatever I can give you in reward, I will. Please hurry. The nobleman was buried in one of the larger tower tombs closer to the entrance. I tried to enter, but his corpse had risen, covered in the protective wrappings he was buried in. I would not have survived. Please, get the liver from him quickly.
Oh, damn. The Nature of the Spirit, Volume 2. One encounter brought vividly to mind was deep in a mine along the ridges near the land of howling spirits. I was searching for a spirit I had seen the previous day, a spirit of moss and fungus that dwelt in this abandoned mine. Years earlier, the mines were so prosperous that several communities depended on them for their livelihood. But collapses, fires, and unexplained disappearances in the mines led to people to become more and more fearful of them. A local monk ventured in one night after hearing a disturbance, and he was never seen again. Thereafter, miners repeatedly reported hearing screams in the deepest tunnels, and the voice of that young monk. Okay. Spooky. Chest here. Nice. Alright. This necropolis is huge, man. Look at this thing. Look at this statue. What do you... Oh, golly. That scared me. Okay. Alright.
Focus. Focus.
Alright. Ooh, that made me jump a little bit. Tomb of Jizhen. What's in here?
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in death. The underworld has no place for me. Jizin lives.
That's the guy I'm supposed to take the liver from. Get the liver from. Who are you? Who are you? You're just what I was looking for. This really doesn't have to become a fight, you know.
It doesn't, but I want it to. Blood, horror, pain, despair. The sounds of flesh ripping. This is the music I dream of in my cursed undeath. Now I feed on the flesh and souls of the living in payment for my vanity. My perfect body is a testament to my crimes. My very touch spreads my corruption.
You have a chance to repent for your sins.
A chance to repent. Can it be that after all this time, after years of living death, I am given this one chance to make something right? What is this chance you speak of, mortal? What is this false hope you dangle before me?
Well, I just need your liver to save a young girl. You declared it false before giving it a chance. Perhaps you are beyond redemption. I need your liver to save a young girl.
A girl? After so long, a girl? But I'm a vile and corrupt being, forever damned by the life I led, set here in this wretched form to walk forever.
If one is willing, there is always a chance for redemption. I will put you to rest then. If one is willing, there's always a chance for redemption.
Redemption? For one such as me? I think not. My life was spent in greed and vanity and corruption. Even in death, I sought to preserve my perfect form. For one whose madness and evil progress even into death? No, there is no hope for me. None at all. And you stand here mocking me for it?
If you save her life, you may be redeemed. Your curse will be your undoing then. It is your fate. A sacrifice from you could change all of that. Let's do this. If you save her life, you may be redeemed.
Yes. So much logic, so much philosophy. But who knows what the heavens will truly decide in the end? But for the chance, and it is a girl, so young, I can taste her pain and suffering lingering about you. So like my own. The blood is thick in my veins, a solid mass where fluid used to flow, now dried and brittle. But the heart still stirs, and it can be moved, though tears no longer flow. My life has been wasted on my own sins, and in death, I have nothing except them. This young thing, this girl, she still deserves life. If my end means this girl lives, then may the heavens look kindly upon me, even though I know they won't. If damnation is my fate, then let it be worth something in the end. Take what you need, mortal.
Alright. We got his liver. Nice. Any other treasure in here? Okay. What's up here? This area is huge. Okay. There's somebody here. We're gonna come back here later though. I want to go do my final. I want to go tie up the rest of those arena fights real quick. There's so much. There's a lot to do. A lot more to do in this game than I remember. Gem of the Gentle Mind. Which way is the exit? Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. Think down here. Oh, that's the wrong way. It's this way. Ah, dagnabbit. Alright. Okay, let's not get turned around now. Okay, this way. You're getting lost in these places, man. Back to the city. There we go. Back to the arena. We'll finish that up for today, and then we'll continue infiltrating the Lotus assassins on the next one. We're going to have a part 4 because there's just so much to do in there. I don't want to complete it without completing everything in the Imperial City first, because I don't know if it's going to warp me out of here and I can't go back. I need to go to the Golden Way. That's not this way. That's the hostel. Did I read this one? Yeah. Okay. Market District. Go into the arena. Go into the arena. Gonna become the champion. Defeat the Ravager. Alright. Where's he at? Where is it? This way? That's the Black Leopard School. This is the arena. The bloodlust of the mad Emperor Xian was so consuming that he sent the Imperial army after his own subjects in an attempt to do whatever he wanted to do because he was the Emperor. I don't know. I can't read it that fast. But it's because it's on the Xbox. It loads so much faster on the Xbox One. There he is. Quee.
I want to hear that you're ready for your next fight. What do you
Alright,
need?
let's go. Tell me about my next fight.
I want to give you a shot at the championship. I really do. I need to convince others, though. As I told you before, you're going to have to emerge victorious from the Imperial engagement before I can give you that opportunity. Should we get started now?
Oh, that's right. I had to go try and level up some because I had not good, I was losing.
Excellent.
No, we got it now. 1,000 cuts I think will help.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Focus.
There we go. We're gonna get him now. Oh, let's save this though. Storm Dragon, I think, makes focus power-ups. So.
Hapless Hand enters the fray!
Focus.
Storm Dragon!
There we go.
What is the greater full. Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens.
Oh.
Focus. Double sabers.
Ow, ow, ow.
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
Come on.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
Storm Dragon.
For this battle, Sung Bo enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
Focus. Focus.
Alright, we got this guy.
This is your end. Storm Dragon.
The towering strength of Sung Bu crashes upon the ring. The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
Oh no, come on. Oh no, come on. Oh, I got it. I got the health, at least. Okay. No, we're gonna have to try that again. One more time. One more time. Here we go.
Your loss aside, that was enough. I
want to ask about a few things first. Let's begin. We got it this time. Is Ravager going to be that harder than this? That's crazy.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Alright, let's get him here. Okay. Next.
Hapless Hand enters the fray.
We should be able to get Han. Alright. Good.
Double sabers.
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
Alright, come on now. We got him. Good. We're doing much better now.
Storm Dragon.
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis. How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes? For this battle, Sun Bu enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
Come on.
The towering strength of Sun Bu crashes upon the ring.
Alright, let's get him.
The Master of Mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
Alright, he's done.
Storm Dragon.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh no, those swords are tearing me up. No. Alright. It's tough. I had a really good start. Let's try one more time.
You're lost.
Let's try one more time. Oh, whoops. Okay.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
Double sabers.
Good, good, good.
Hapless Hand enters the fray!
Nice.
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens?
Focus.
There we go.
Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
Whoops.
Focus. Focus. Focus.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes?
Come on, we almost got him. Oh man, he does so much damage. I need some sort of ranged attack.
I want.
Let's try, this is the last time I can try it today.
The Imperial engagement
let's
begins!
try,
An ogre begins the onslaught! Hapless hand enters the fray!
Focus. Storm Storm Dragon. Storm
What is the greater foe? Exhaustion or a fiend fallen from the heavens? Iron Soldier makes another foray against his nemesis.
There we go.
Focus. Storm Dragon. Focus.
How long can one warrior last, battling a tide of foes? For this battle, Sung Bu enters alone. His speed is unmatched.
I need that freaking orb right there. There we go.
Double sabers. Focus. You left focus.
The towering strength of Sung Bu crashes upon the ring.
Come on. We just need to kill this elephant. Okay, there we go. Good, 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 good.
The master of mysticism is the last to enter this epic confrontation.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, come on, come on. Owie. Nice. Okay, one left. Nice, nice. Whew, that was rough. That was rough. That was hard. That took a lot of concentration.
You have just emerged the victor from a multitudinous concretion of raw fighting talent. Amazing! The crowd loves you, and you have proven yourself enough in my eyes. No other fighter stands a chance against the Ravager. But you must think of your safety. The Ravager strikes with such power that even the wards of this arena may not be enough to save you.
How could he be so strong?
No one knows. His strength is almost inhuman, but we are sure he is no demon. Your match could end in death. It almost happened when Sung Bu faced him alone, and he was the last opponent to tackle the champion alone. The Ravager grows more fierce with each fight, as if time were making him stronger. If you face him, we may not be able to end the match in time.
Okay. There's nothing else I need from you right now. Hey, that's going to do it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're not following, just click the heart on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube. Like me on Facebook. Hit all the buttons if you can. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that has. I appreciate everybody that's watching. I appreciate everybody that supports me. And especially my family, my amazing wife and kids. We'll catch you guys on the next one.